Welcome or welcome back to my channel once again. So by the title you must have known that what the video is about today. So I just thought I would make a short video, something that has helped me over the past 6 to 7 years to optimize my ibadah in Ramadan. Also this comes from practice, from focus and a lot of things, but I thought I would share a few things that could help anyone. Even if it helps any one of you, I would be very happy. As the crescent moon for Ramadan appears, a new journey begins, and it's more than just a feeling. It's a time to pause, reflect and reconnect with our faith. Ramadan brings us together to share blessings and cherish moments. These 30 days that we look forward to are to reset, refocus and recharge. Every year we feel spiritually, mentally and physically focused, and we feel that this Ramadan is going to be the best, or it's going to be better than the previous one. Let me share you some tips which you might be already doing, or some people are still struggling to understand, find ways to bring in more ibadah. Let me start with the first night, where we have greeted all our family members and we are happy and excited for this month and we feel recharged and we want to make the most of it. So the first night begins with the first Taraweeh, and then the night prayers, Quran and the first Suhoor. When we come to Suhoor, when it's time for Suhoor, focus on having something healthy like eggs, toast, or maybe a fruit, yogurt, have some lemon water, have electrolytes. So electrolytes have helped me keep myself fueled and recharged. The reason I say this is because hunger is not my problem during Ramadan. Thirst is. I feel very thirsty and water is something that I am not able to do without. That's when electrolytes help me a lot. So I do keep fizzy tablets, which I dissolve it in water and try to have it after iftar. That is, even if it's the first night. So after Maghrib I will start sipping on it to Sehri, because if I'm going to have water at once, I'm going to lose it all and it's not going to help. So if you do not have those electrolyte tablets, take salt, take a little bit of sugar, take honey, take lemon. If you can add coconut water, great. If you can't, no problem. Just mix these in a glass of water and sip it in suhoor. Skip the chai and coffee. It's just going to crash you out. So basically keeping the suhoor light and healthy is going to help me keep myself fueled throughout the day. So after I break my fast, after Maghrib, I am going to be recharged and I'm going to be still focused and full of energy to do my ibadah. In the past 2 years, I have tried not to make fried items, and what I do is I just prepare dinner. I would just make my makluba or chicken rice or roasted chicken, grilled chicken, or just the shawarma chicken, just the chicken, like a shawarma plate, and eat it for iftar, and that's it. Have lots of water, fruits, and later on have some green tea. If I feel like it, I would eat one more fruit like a banana or watermelon, whatever is left from iftar, and then suhoor. So yes, that's helped me a lot to keep myself grounded and also keep myself away from feasting. So that's about the eating part. Now between those windows, so from Zohar to Maghrib, I try to read Quran, I do dhikr, and also 30 minutes before opening Roza, I sit down and make lots of dua, because a dua of a fasting person is never rejected. So that is my time. So as we see the time of tahajjud and pray tahajjud and make lots of dua, that 30-minute window I keep for myself. I don't talk to anyone. I just sit and I just make dua. 30 minutes I keep for myself, so I can just pour out myself and ask for whatever I want, because I know it will not go rejected. So that time is crucial, so you can do that as well if it is possible. If it is not possible for you, and if you are preparing iftar and if you are busy in work, please try to do dhikr. Do as much as dhikr as you all can do throughout the day. If you can't even make time for Quran, if you're working, I understand. Secondly, what I want to say is that Ramadan is not about eating food and making meals. I know it is the most loved month for Muslims, and we love to do that. What you can do is, for the women, this is especially for the women, prep prep it and keep it. I don't know in India why this culture is not uh, accepted, but if I see in Pakistan and other countries, even in Western countries, women start prepping for Ramadan a month before. Nothing to be done during Ramadan. Basically, you just fry, you get things from the freezer, fry, and you eat. There's nothing, no preparation, nothing, and you just focus on your ibadah. So that's what I liked. So this is a suggestion that I would like to give. If you can, please prep and keep beforehand, and that's going to make a huge difference. After Maghrib, basically, I would sit down, and so then I open my fast, I pray my Maghrib, and I would just take 30 to 40 minutes to just relax, because it's been a long day. You do a lot of dhikr, you also need some time to relax. If you're constantly going to be in that state that I need to do this, I need to do that, you are going to crash out and you will not be able to do anything. So give yourself time. 30 to 40 minutes I take to relax. Then I would pray my Isha as Isha time comes. Until Isha, basically, I would relax. Following Isha, I do pray Taraweeh, 8 rakats, that is 2, 2, 2, 2. And that's it. Then after Taraweeh, I don't pray with her immediately because I would pray Tahajjud later. So I keep it for the later night. And in case some days I feel low, I'm not able to do Taraweeh as usual, I would keep those rakat during the Tahajjud time, and I would pray those rakats during Tahajjud, if that makes sense. So if I'm praying Tahajjud, say 4 rakats, that night I would pray 8 rakats, and then, add those nafil over there to balance it out. So there's no guilt, and I don't need to be harsh on myself, and that way I am able to maintain the momentum throughout the month. After Taraweeh, again, I take some time out for myself. I either do a quick 30 minutes workout. If I'm not doing a workout in that period, then I would just lie down and I would just lie down and watch some videos, Islamic videos, and listen to some podcasts, and listen to some hadith. And also, I do have my studies and my exams, so I would then prepare for that or put my time there. So it is a part of worship as it is. So alhamdulillah, that accounts for worship too. After that, after my workout or everything is done, I sit down with the Quran. I try to finish one. So till now I have finished one juz per day. This Ramadan, I want to focus and try to do 2 juz per day. I want to push myself and try doing that. So I'm going to try doing that. So I plan to do 1 juz in the day and 1 juz in the night. So let's see. Inshallah, I hope I can do that. Then after I'm done with the Quran, I step out for a walk. Now this is the main time for me, because during this walk I've made it a habit to do my dhikr. Alhamdulillah, it's been 6 to 7 years that whenever I go for a walk, I do my dhikr. And that is the best time to reconnect with Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and one of the best forms of ibadah, where in each dhikr you are connecting with the nature, you're seeing what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has made, you're praising him, and I think that is so beautiful, and nothing can be better than that. So I am going to put a list here of what I do in that 1.5 hour, what dhikr I do, and I'm going to put it on the screen so you can take a screenshot. So basically, this has been my plans since 7 years now. Alhamdulillah, I've been following this, and I feel so content with it. Alhamdulillah, after I finish this dhikr, I feel so happy that I've done something. Also, I try doing this on my regular days as well, alhamdulillah, so it does not feel like a burden. So there's a saying that if you live each day like it's a Ramadan, then your akhirah will be like Eid. So this has really stuck with me. So, and also by Allah's will and his guidance and his power, I try to do as much as I can, so it does not feel like burden. Because a lot of people, what they do is, like, throughout the year they are not doing anything, they're not even opening the Quran. So in Ramadan it feels like a burden, it feels so hectic. May Allah help all of us to, you know, do as much as we can even on a regular days, and make Quran our priority and make ibadah our priority. And also, because Allah did not create man and jinn except to worship him, that is the last verse in the Quran. And I always tell everyone that this is our purpose. Yes, we have to work, yes, we have to earn money, yes, we have to take care of the house. It is all a part of ibadah if you make that niyyah that everything you do is for the sake of Allah. So the people who are working, I know it's difficult for y'all to stay awake, but try doing as much as y'all can. And also, I have the suggestion that I want to make, that you have these yearly leaves that you can take. So take it in Ramadan. Just put it out there that in Ramadan you will take leaves, because I don't think you want to compromise your akhirah, and I don't think you want to compromise this time, because this month is beautiful and beautiful things happen in this month. Trust me, Alhamdulillah, there is not one Ramadan that has gone by that Allah has not accepted my duas. And it is not less than a miracle. Every year that comes by, I remember the duas that I made previously, because I do make a list. And last year I did make a dua that, Ya Allah, please let me go to Umrah with my family in 2025 or 2026. And he accepted that dua, and in 2025 December I was there, and in 2026 I returned from Umrah. So it's so beautiful. Be specific in your duas. There's nothing impossible for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and he is as you think as he is. And he is Dhul Jalali wal Ikram. He's the owner of the entire kingdom. He is Al-Mughni. He can enrich you from his bounty. So just ask him, and I'm sure that he is going to give you. And he has blessed everyone in different ways. The thing that I've learned is that not to compare your ibadah with everyone, because not everyone has the same ability. Everyone has different talents and abilities and capabilities to do the ibadah in their own way. So do as much you can. And I wanted to put out this schedule out there, not to be like do this, but maybe it will help some people who are at home, who have that time and they don't know what to do. So this is what you can do. So coming back, I walk, so that way I am also not stopping my movements, and my physical exercise is also happening in Ramadan. After I come back from the walk, then I again rest for like 30-40 minutes. Then I read the Quran, and also I read a lot of books in Ramadan. So this has been my read since the past 3 or 4 years. I seriously love this book a lot, and I also have a part 2 of it and part 3 as well. Part 2 I did not get a chance to read yet, so I plan to read this again. Obviously this has been a constant throughout my Ramadans, and Simple Seerah part 2. So this too I want to finish this Ramadan, and then I think I want to start part 3 later, that is after Ramadan obviously. But these are the 2 books for this Ramadan. And also Life of the Grave from Ibn Rajab Rahimullah. The texts have been taken from his from the sources. So Life of the Grave, this has been a game changer for me in terms of a lot of things, and you will see videos based on this book ahead in the next series that I plan to do, the Ramadan series. So yeah, coming back to the schedule, then after Quran I would just read I would finish my tahajjud, and then my dua, witr, and then suhoor, fajr, and then I would go to sleep, and then again wake up, and then the schedule follows. So basically this is a cheat code. I know that women struggle with menstruation during Ramadan. What I want to say is that it's high time that we change our mindset, because even if we're menstruating, Allah still rewards us, though we have to cover up the fast later. And it is always obligatory to finish our previous fast before we enter the next Ramadan. So it's a reminder that please, there is still time. You can still cover up your fast. So please do that before we enter Ramadan. And to all the women, to all the girls menstruating in Ramadan, please understand that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala still rewards us immensely, even if we are not able to pray. But you can still continue your dhikr. You can still continue your dhikr. You can read your Quran from your phone, your iPad, or your laptop. Just don't touch the mushaf. You can read books. You can read a lot of books. There are a lot of good books out there. You can read these books. You can read the Sira books. This I got from Saudi. And there are a lot of books like Yasmin Mujahid's books for us to read. So you can do that. You can do your dhikr and dua. You can still make dua. Allah is going to answer it no matter what. Even if you're menstruating, you're not praying salah, you're not fasting, but that does not mean that Allah is not listening to you. Especially during the last 10 nights, read books, read to Islamic lectures, and increase your knowledge. Take your time to increase your knowledge. So what I feel as a student of knowledge is as well that Islam is so vast and there's so much of learning that until you die you will still keep learning new things about Islam, and that's beautiful because knowledge does not stop. So learn knowledge, make notes, try to learn 99 names of Allah and try to learn it with meaning. It will really help you. And also, it just, there are so many names, of which 99 names of Allah compiled together. If you get a book like this, okay, buy it. Okay, buy it and learn. What has helped me is that I learned 99 names of Allah alphabetically. I took alphabets like A, B, C. I jotted the names, how many names in each alphabet I know by heart. Like A has 9, B has 8 names. So you can give yourself a task and complete that task. If you're menstruating in the last 10 nights, don't worry, just make dua. You will be immensely rewarded. And change your mindset because it's Allah's decree. So you have to change your mindset. And if I was in the last days menstruating earlier, I used to feel very sad and upset, but now my mindset has changed because I can give myself that time and I can give myself for preparing, doing more for others, making suhoor, making the iftar, helping them out. So that also counts as ibadah. You have your parents, you live with your parents. If you have your mother with you, do everything for her. Your father is with you, do everything for him. I'm telling you, each dua, every dua that they will do for you, their dua is the best for you. And if they are pleased with you, they are happy with you, and you serve them, you keep them happy no matter what, you have won in life. So if you have your parents, your grandparents, your siblings, do most of it, especially for your mother and father. Do the most for them and refrain from going to dawats or anything where you think things are going to be like, it's going to be chaotic or it's going to turn into a backbiting session, or you think that it's going to be for leisure and you're going to be wasting your time. Just avoid it. You have the right to say no to such dawats. It is sunnah to accept every invitation, but you have the right to say no to such dawats where you think that your time is going to be wasted and you're going to be involved in sinning. Especially you don't want to be involved in all this during Ramadan. So yeah, refrain from that. And reminder to pay your zakat before Ramadan. Don't wait for Ramadan. And do as much as charity you can in Ramadan. So yeah, this is it. This is a small cheat code. Hope it will help you all. And don't forget to remember me and my family, my mother, my father, my siblings, my in-laws, and everyone in your duas. Pray for my entire family, my grandparents as well. And I hope you all have a lovely Ramadan. And if there's anything, please don't refrain from commenting and asking me or DMing me on Instagram. I would be more than happy to. Until then, also stay tuned for my Ramadan series. It is going to be based on that book and I am very excited to put it out there for you. And until then, take care, stay safe. Assalamu alaikum and Ramadan Mubarak to you and your family as well. Bye bye.